Hey guys, Karis here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly how to print money in 2025, even if you are a little bit retarded. And to show that I actually do this shit, unlike all of the other gurus that you hear on YouTube, I actually do this shit. And let me refresh my Shopify dashboard for you guys. Yes, I actually do this shit. Okay, this is how you print money online in 2025, even if you're retarded. Here are my Shopify dashboards. Yes. Okay, myth. Dropshipping is dead since 2018. Bro, that doesn't even make sense. Okay? The definition of dropshipping is it's a retail business model where you sell products without holding any inventory yourself. How could that be dead? It's only a fulfillment method. Okay? Okay, yeah. How can a fulfillment method be dead? Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Okay? Shifting mindset. You don't need a winning product, okay? You don't need it. You need to instead understand these three different things, okay? Brand owner, product owner, and avatar owner. Okay, let me explain. Brand owner, basically you have a brand, okay? This is very hard to accomplish. So let's say you're like Adidas, Gucci. Then you have a brand, okay? And if you have a brand, basically people associate your product with something, whether it's luxury for Rolex and etc. Then it's they have their own avatars, they have their own customer, their own identity, and that's very hard to achieve. Okay, and then you have another which is called product owner. You have an exceptional product, okay, and this is super hard to do. Okay, you will have to put so much money into it to have an exceptional product, and then your product does the selling. Okay, but it's very hard to achieve it, and it's not recommended for beginners, and it's not recommended for, I would say, 95% of the people. Instead, yes, what are we left with? Avatar owner. And this is basically what most of you will be doing, and it's also not that hard. And basically, to stand out in today's marketing, you'll need to actually really dig deep into avatars. Okay, what is an avatar? An avatar is basically a certain profile. So let's say 30 to 40-year-old, no, let's say 50 to 70-year-old men with diabetic neuropathy, and like it hurts for them. And you just start to dig deeper into that specific profile, and that's basically what an avatar owner is. Okay, so if you basically and if you basically dig deeper into it, like, oh, this 55-year-old UK man with diabetic neuropathy can't go out anymore, can't play with their grandkids anymore, and can't go out for errands, etc. You basically talk the language, okay? And the more you can relate to your avatar, this profile, then the more they will listen to you, and if they listen to you more, then they watch the video for longer, and retention means money. So if they watch the video for longer, it's a higher likelihood that they actually will buy from your website. Okay, so that's what an avatar owner is. You need to be innovating avatars. Okay, and what most people actually do is just they don't even know this stuff, and they just start fucking market this product towards everyone. Like, oh, if you have foot pain, okay, like, yes, diabetic neuropathy is a sort of foot pain, but foot pain in general is super, super broad. Okay, you're talking to everybody. Okay, and if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to no one. No one will listen. So if you speak to a specific avatar, you will have significantly better results. Okay, so that's okay. So answer: we need to be avatar innovators. That's simply it. Okay, yes. So now that you understand this, let's move on. So first of all, markets. Okay, market fundamentals. Market is better than product. Okay, and you need to understand the importance of choosing a hot market, which is basically that hungry customers beat a best product. Okay, and here are some ways to find hot markets by scrolling on social media, and I like identifying and actually validating them by using Google Trends, and then also exploring topics, which is another great way to find upcoming markets. Not affiliated, okay? You can check this out. Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm also gonna give you guys some examples. Okay, here's some. Let's start with the bad ones. So here's some markets that you should avoid as a beginner. Clothing. Okay, clothing is a great market, but it is super, super annoying and you'll get a lot of returns and sizing mess. And it's not recommended for beginners because you get so much headache. And then second of all, jewelry, okay? There are way too many SKUs, meaning way too many different variants. And it's annoying, okay? So I'll stay away from that. And then there are some sketchy gray zone ones, like neuropathy. It's a sensitive topic to talk about, and weed as well, and etc. Okay, and also you want to be avoiding cool gadgets like fidget spinners, of course, etc. And then normally products that you can find everywhere in like Target, Walmart, and etc. because they're fucking normal. And here are some good markets actually. Growing market like pickleball, and generally you want to be selling something that has a big total addressable market, so it appeals to many people, like all kids, pets, because then what that allows you is that it allows you to scale a lot higher. Okay, so let's say you're only selling to people who like do, let's say, like horse riding. Okay, then this like market is super small compared to all kids or pets. So okay, let's say with only like horse, if you're selling to horse riders, then your cap will maybe be 10K a day. But if you're selling to all kids, your cap is maybe like 1 million per day or even more. Okay, that's what I mean. And then also you want to be selling things where it's recommended to sell things that are health related or wealth or relationship related, because these are some permanent desires. I studied human psychology, bro. So health, wealth, and relationships, that's something that humans will eternally, or at least the last 30,000 years, that they need. Okay, everyone wants a healthy body, everyone wants a good health, and everyone wants good wealth, have money, status, of course, impressing on your peers, and also just being living comfortably, right? And then also have good relationships. Okay, and generally a good market also is that something that solves pain, a specific pain point, like if you have back pain, neck pain, etc. Those are also good markets. Okay, so now that you understand markets, let's get into the product now. Okay, so okay, you don't want to be overcomplicating it, and like most gurus say, you need PP ads. Okay, Mania or any of the product research platforms. That's complete bullshit. You don't need that. Okay, you only need these three, and that's Kalo Data. Kalo Data is basically a platform which shows you every single TikTok Shop product, but it costs money. But you can see essentially every single TikTok Shop product and exactly how much revenue that it has generated. Okay, and you can get it for very cheap using ToolSuite on Discord. And I'm not affiliated. ToolSuite got like 50 other tools as well, and you can use all of the tools, which combined would cost like $4,000 for only like $20 per month. Yeah, goated. Okay, and then second method is free, which is using your own TikTok or Instagram burner method, product research method. Okay, so this is basically create a new TikTok or Instagram account, search for dropshipping products, and watch through them, like them, and soon your feed will only show you potential products. Okay, and this is an infinite way to find new products. Okay, the third method is to basically use the Facebook ad library. Okay, if you didn't know, Facebook has their own little like platform which shows you exactly like shows you the exact ads that has been running on Meta since 7 years back. So you'll see every single product, every single brand, every single everything that has been advertised on Meta. Okay, and basically it shows you everything. And yes, you'll need to filter through, of course. And what I recommend is to just set it to active since at least 2 weeks back from this date. And because we don't want to be seeing the last 2 weeks, because they are brand new ads and they may not be proving it. So yes, set it to English only, active ads, don't show the last 2 weeks. And yes, you can start. Oh, and also, of course, you want to be searching for dropshipping related terms like buy one get one free, free shipping, and etc. Yes, so now after finding the product using this product research method, you want to be validating your product. Okay, so first of all, the first criteria, obviously you gotta have good margin, since we want to be running it on Meta ads. I recommend 3 to 5x markup. So if you source your product for $10, then you want to be selling it for at least $30. And then proven concept. Okay, what I mean by that is basically if you find your product using Facebook ad library, you see that this competitor is only selling in the USA. Okay, then you see that United Kingdom, Australia, Canada is completely open, meaning that this competitor is not selling in those markets. Then it's the perfect opportunity to sell for you to sell in these markets, since it's proven to work for this guy. You can validate it through using Shop Hunter and see the estimated amount of daily revenue that this competitor is doing, and then you basically have an open market. Okay, that's the three criteria that I use for product validation. Okay, and here's some bonus ones, which is basically if you want to be brand building long term, subscription model is great, because then for every customer that you acquire, then you'll have them like most of them on a subscription model, so their lifetime value is very high if you have a good product and they actually want it. For example, supplements. People come back every single month to get a new jar, and then easy product line expansion. For example, my my mentor Alex Chen, which basically taught me everything, and he's generated over $30 million. And if you guys don't know, he has an 8-figure e-commerce brand called Bright Sports, and basically he started off with selling a glowing soccer ball, then he expanded into glowing basketball, then glowing volleyball, then glowing golf balls, and etc. So that's brand building. Okay, let's go over to now marketing. Okay, and as I said before, creatives is key. Okay, not finding that winning shiny product. And basically what's important is your messaging and your positioning. So you don't want to be competing on discounts, okay? Because if you do, and if you compete on price, it will basically race to the bottom, okay? Who can actually sell for the cheapest? And you don't want to be doing that. And the way to prevent it is by targeting untapped and undeserved avatars based off of market research. Okay, so now it comes back to the avatar owner once again. The more you know about your avatar, the more you know about your avatar's desires and what they actually want, the more you can relate to them, the more they can relate to you, and the more they relate to you, then the more they are into your product and they actually understand the feature benefits and they want to purchase from you. So that goes back into the avatar owner again. Okay, so this is how you actually find avatars, and you do it by doing market research. A great way to find things is using searching on Reddit. Okay, Reddit forums, Reddit threads. Oh, my voice, bro. Okay, then also TikTok comments. Search up your product on TikTok or related things and just analyze TikTok comments. Okay, what are people saying about this stuff? What are their pain points? Okay, the more likes a comment gets about a specific thing, then you know that many people share the same let's say pain, and then you can basically make a video like targeting that specific pain point. Okay, that's how you do market research. And then also going to specific niche forums or Facebook groups, even joining them, and the competitor and Amazon reviews. Okay, and it's always important that you track. So you track the awareness level, the avatar, the desire, the ad type, and the complete learnings and feedback loops. Okay, I'm not gonna go too deep into this, but you guys can search up and let me know if you guys want a video going deep into how to track creatives. Okay guys, now it comes to the store and actually the funnels. Of course, we want to be using Shopify. Shopify got this $1 trial for like 3 months. And then for the actual website theme, I recommend using Shrine theme. Okay, and it's basically the best theme in the game, and I use it for all my stores, and many use it as well, and are doing like 8 figures. So yeah, I recommend them, and I'm not affiliated. And for like image generation, I recommend just using ChatGPT and Nano Banana. Okay, so now when it comes to actually building a funnel, I recommend using, of course, you want to be having pre-purchase upsells. This will basically up your AOV, average order value, and also like in your offers, if you're selling like, let's say, it could be anything like shoes. Okay, so then just have multiple options for for people to buy not only one pair, but also like two pairs, three pairs, four pairs, and then maybe give them some type of discount, for purchasing more pairs. So you want to be always, optimizing for higher AOV. And also, don't forget post-purchase upsells, and this will even further raise your AOV. And I recommend using After Sale, which is basically an app in Shopify that you can just download. It costs money though, but it is super, super useful. So post-purchase is basically after the person has purchased on your store, then they will be shown these post-purchase things. So this will even further, raise your AOV, and this is a key to scaling profitably. So now, after the store, you want to be, optimizing backend as well as email and SMS. I recommend, doing this after you're past that 1K per day. And this is pretty boring but powerful. And the two most basic ones that you should set up is, or actually three things. And the first thing is just a sign up form. So basically, when you visit a website, you'll like most of the times get like this pop-up, in the website, and it will say like, oh, sign up for like 25% off, or sign up for free shipping. And you basically want to be doing that for your store to collect emails, and also there's like higher chance that people will actually make a purchase on your website if you have it, than if you actually compared to if you don't have it. And that's, as I said, a very powerful way to collect emails. And also the second thing is to basically have a abandoned checkout flow. So basically, when a visitor abandons their checkout, so they didn't purchase, then you want to be sending out email reminders. And then thirdly, you want to be having basically like post purchase email. So basically, after that a person places an order on your store, obviously you want to be sending out the order confirmation and etc. But you also want to be sending out emails that are like, oh, like 1,000 other people bought this product also, for example. Yeah, which will again boost your AOV. And this basically allows you to get extra revenue. And if you get more revenue, more money, that means that you have the opportunity to spend even more to acquire new customers. And then scaling. So basically, first of all, you gotta understand scaling principle. So it's about whoever can spend the most to acquire a customer wins. And an extra tip is that subscription model can, I know people that run, some subscription models, and they run it on like 0.7 ROAS, which is basically a negative ROAS. So for every dollar that you spend, you only get $0.7 back, So let's say then that you spend $10,000, you only get $7,000 back from, revenue. But people do it because the LTV, the lifetime value, wins back it. So basically, if they have subscriptions on, they know that if a customer's, once they acquire a customer, and they know that they'll, keep on this subscription, then basically, sorry, my throat is dead. Anyways, they basically have this subscription, and if they know how many months they stay, so let's say on average they stay 5 months and their product costs like $20, then it's 20 times 5. So their lifetime value of a customer on average is $100. And boom, instead of, $20 upfront, then they get back $100 in the long run. So that, they can afford to run on a 0.7 ROAS because they know that they will be profitable in the long run, And also another key is to scale in many countries, such as, not only in the USA, also UK, Canada, Australia, Europe, and etc. And how do you fucking scale? Better creatives and offers. That's what gurus don't tell you, okay? And I think that's it, guys. So yeah, guys, I just covered how to print money online in 2025, even if you are a little bit retarded, okay? And this basically concludes everything. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comment section down below if you guys got any questions. I reply to everyone. And please like and subscribe. And also, if you guys are, interested in where I learned all of this and how I learned this, check out Alex Chen, and he's my mentor. He's generated over 8 figures, you know, doing this branded dropshipping thing. And yeah, if you guys got questions about his mentorship and his one-to-one mentorship, where you can book unlimited amounts of calls, DM me on Instagram at Digital Chaos. I respond to everyone. With that being said, guys, peace.